Well, the time has come. It is episode 100. I think we can all ignore the way that I did the 100. Let's move it on and not drive that thing. This is what I want. Oh, yeah. I've cleaned it up a little bit. Should be a little bit wet still, but that's all right. We've got some chores to do today, and it is going to be a bit bittersweet. However, this means that I can finally play Riverbend on my personal gameplay in the evenings. I think right now I'm playing on Polygyny. So it'll be nice to switch over to a US-based map. What we are up to is we have multiple fields that we're going to be harvesting. We have got all of these, so everything down in orange right here. We also have all of this up here in grass. That is going to be mowed and mowed and round belted. There we go. All in one. And we're going to be using the AgriFlex for that. Then we got to pick up all the round bells, put them in the fermenter. And as soon as we are done putting those in the fermenter, we will be selling the cows. And from there, everything will just kind of be... Well, actually, we don't need to sell the cows. We just need them to quit eating. They'll run out of straw before they run out of food. So we'll just run that food down and the straw down, and then we'll sell them and go from there. Trust me, it makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense in my little head than it probably does out loud. Let's see if we can do this on the run here. Click it, unfold it. Yep, grab it. Got it. Hey, all right. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Is this the 18-meter header? Oh, no, it's a 19. We are going to run 2 headlands, even though it's pretty silly to run 2 around through here. We're still going to do it anyway. Take that. Enable the straw swath. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I need to first unfold the tool. Oh, I haven't folded it under yet. Sorry, bud. That's one way to do it the wrong way, ain't it? We'll let them go a little bit fast with it too, but we're not going to get too out of hand, I think, with the speed. Maybe we'll keep it a little bit slower. I do want to reminisce about everything that we've been up to on the series and things that I would love to do next. I've tried a couple other series since we started this one. To be fair, I think 3 miles an hour is a little bit slow. Let's go up to 12. I've tried a couple other series since we were doing this. We have played on Riverbend Springs. We have also played on Ohio. Sorry, I'm going through all the playlists. And New American. And I've enjoyed those. I've really, really, really enjoyed those series. However, there are other maps that I would like to really play on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to rock 100 episodes on them or not. I mean, I recorded my first episode, what? I don't know. Like, I recorded it about a week before Farm Sim 25 came out. And so we'll just say around the time Farm Sim 25 came out is when I released it. That was November 2024. Early-ish November, as a matter of fact. I have now gone all the way through. Yikes! That didn't work at all. It is currently... What month is it? It is September. Actually, I'm recording this on September the 11th of all days of recording this last episode. So we've gone through. It's been a 10-month period. Granted, where we had other ones. In this amount of time, I probably could have done what? Almost 300 episodes if I would have done one every day. I don't do daily Let's Plays. So yeah. We're not doing that. Plus, then, how would we get the mods in the news and the mod previews? Can't do Let's Plays every day, though I used to. To be fair, I did used to do daily Let's Plays. That's also when I had more time in my day to do those Let's Plays. Tell you what, I was really, really, really pushing through those early days on YouTube. I think there were some days I'd release 2 or 3 Let's Plays on the same series, or the same map. I'm not sure I'd call them a series back then, but. And even like my first Let's Play on Farm Sim was episode 8 because I'd played off screen and I was like, I don't want to restart. So I'm just going to keep doing this. And that turned out to be one of my favorite maps, the Valley of the Old Farm. It was wonderful. I hope that comes to 25 because we didn't really get a long time to play it in 22. Yes, I know I could go back to 22 and play it now. However, I'm kind of in 25 now, unfortunately. So after our first 2 headlands on here, we've done alrighty 36. There we go. 36,000 liters. Perfect. Oh yeah, forgot this is a Colossus, so you don't really have to back up on the straw. It kind of backs it up for you, as it were. Should we start here? Nah, let's start up the other end. There it is. Perfect. Even though we've kind of gone halfway into the line. I've never understood this field. This field, of course, that's our 2 headlands, obviously. And it does like half of a headland up here and half of one here, and then everything in the middle's full. It's the only field I've seen it do that. All the rest of them kind of line up a full pass on one side of the field, but this doesn't. It's been a weird one. Coming up on the end of field number 1, and we're rocking over 60,000 liters, which is fantastic. Yeah. I don't know if I want to empty it out yet or not. Oh, I just ruined the straw swath at the end. I don't know if I want to change to 24%. Do you think this field's 24% of these 5 fields? I don't. Can we get through here? No, we never can. We can never get through here because of those 2 plants. You know what? I'm sick and tired of it. Where was my button? Yes, hide that object. Where's this one? Hide that object. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. And that, my friends, is how it is done. Haha. This one's almost done as well. We got a small little sliver down here at the end, which is going to make picking up that a whole lot more interesting, but I got a mod that makes it wider, so we should be all right. Also, I haven't really thought how we're going to do all the straw. We've got a loading wagon. That's generally what we would use. Should we try and get something else? No. No. We're not doing pellets. I refuse to do pellets. No, thank you. At least not all this is. That would take forever to pick all of that up. Plus, it can't be modded, so it's no fun either. We could do bales. We can do square bales, round bales, baby bales. But we did already, to be fair, we already did baby bales. That's not really fun anymore. Oh, and all the straw's gonna be sold. Oh, you know, maybe not. I could put straw in here and turn it into silage and make more money. Yeah, we'll do that. So I think in order to do that, we're gonna need to make all of this not bales. So now we've done 3 fields and we're at 43% full. Not too shabby. All right. Which one's next? Field number 8. Oh, yeah. And yes, I am starting to cut into the field in the middle of the field. Makes the straw look better and it's all a little bit more uniform. I think it looks cool. With 1 more field left to do, we are at 134,000 liters. Very, very nice. We will have to come and hit those outside edges. For some reason, it just doesn't quite get all of it. That's all right. And then this part, yay! Just like so. And then we'll go straight forward right here. Kind of keeps everything in line for us anyway, which is nice. There we go, enable. I do use GPS a lot. Now, I don't know how often you guys use it. I use it a whole bunch. As a matter of fact, recently I've been playing off screen and just been using it pretty much nonstop until I got to this map that I'm playing. Again, I think it's Pellegny. It is real tough to use the GPS on that map. So I have been having to do a lot of it myself. And though it's been fun, I mean, you know, when you have 3 passes in a field with a 7-meter header, I mean, do you need GPS? So it has been nice. It's kind of, you know, I felt like I was getting back to playing Farming Simulator, you know, the way we used to before 25 came out and GPS was on everything. It's been interesting. Speaking of interesting, I'm not going to miss this field whatsoever. This field has been one of the more difficult fields to handle all at the same time. Because like here, you got to go straight up, but then don't want to go too far because then picking up the straw is difficult. So like right there's good. And then you click that and sometimes it gets everything and sometimes it doesn't. And that was actually one of the more smoother ways, but still. And then this, it doesn't want to make this turn here. Look at that. See that? See how easy that turn was? Barely even did anything. Ramble. And this area up here used to cause issues, and it's not causing trouble anymore. All the headers are doing fine, and I don't know if I was just able to smooth it all out in a correct way, but yeah, no issues whatsoever through there anymore. Now, this is a flex header, so I can do some pretty cool stuff with this one. I don't know what it was used to doing. Got a little bit of stuff here on the edge. Boop, 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 boop. Got it. And that will make up our first of 2 headlands right here. Not too shabby. We're going to get these little bits of bobs there. Got them. And now we are really off to the races. All the hard stuff's been done. Go, go, go. We're getting close. A little bit more to go here. Just 2 passes. Tell you what, these, bugs in here. Get out of here. That was so dumb. These 19-meter headers right here, they do all right. Let me tell you what. Rock through, especially going quick. I mean, we're going 12 miles an hour, so only twice as fast, but still. Of course, it doesn't help that it's a Colossus. Doesn't help, doesn't hurt. There you go. And this is it right here. What is our final number going to be, at least on our crop? That is going to be 177,037 liters. There you go. That's all she wrote with there. I do love a good oats and grass harvest, and there it is. You know, it's funny, for all the crops I enjoy, I really despise having horses on my farm. They're not fun at all in farm sim. To me. I should probably turn that area right there into a road. I always use that as that little spot right there. It's just big enough. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of the things that takes the longest, and is getting all of these oats in. There we go. The oats are going up. We can see our number right there for the oats as well, like that. 51, 67, 67. There it is. 177,000 for the oats. We're still showing like 100 liters-ish of some of the other stuff. It was weird that they were showing less than that yesterday in game. Nonetheless, it's very, very cool. All right, we're done with the combine harvester. We should probably pick up the straw now. Is that in? I think that's in. And shut the door. There we go. Is it covered up? Hey, sure does. Is there any room here? There is room. Barely, but there is some. All right. Bam. We'll hit that. That's all in. Sweet. So I got a new toy. I don't know how it's going to go. We're not going to be able to use the smaller versatile, but we did get this. So this just got an update recently, and I'm really hoping that everything works. I painted it up in the versatile colors. Hopefully we're good to go. If you're curious, this mod is the 840 or 8450 plus windrower. It's got a 20-meter working width, and I'm really, really hoping that it doesn't conflict with the extended pickup mod that I have. Nope, doesn't conflict with it. However, what it will conflict with is me being able to pick up multiple rows at the same time, because my header was just perfectly too big. So we're gonna change this over, 2 headlands, or sorry, 19.2 meters, 2 headlands, and that will allow us to rock and roll and pick all this stuff up, and we're going to unlock it as well so we could go full speed. One of the reasons I wanted to go with this versus anything else is the turns. Right there. You lose so much time in the turns when you're picking stuff up. This is great. Plus, this mod's for all platforms. It's basically a Pottinger version of the one that I've been using for forever. The Rapide, whatever, the big one. Yeah, this is for all platforms. We're doing great. It's got a 1 million liter capacity as well. Hopefully we don't get more than that. We might. We'll find out. I do know that the 200,000 liters that we had for the other one, we would fill that up pretty quick. As a matter of fact, we're probably going to get over 100,000 just on the headland. The first of 2 headlands. Does make it easy though. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't miss a beat. Oh yeah, and these arms can have collisions or not. I've got mine set to not have collisions so that, you know, if I go over something, I can just go straight through it. Whee! There we go. Almost coming up here to the end. Let's see, what do we get for the first headland? It is going to be 123,000 liters for a headland. Yeet. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna try to pick up more of these swaths that I can, as you can see where I'm going through now. Just kind of offsetting it a little bit. Whenever we get up here, we'll kind of follow it along. Plus, oh wait, can I get both these? I can get both these. Saves yourself a trip. And because of that wide pickup, we don't even need to swing it that bad. Boom, there we go. And then we kick back out so we can pick up some more of that swath towards the middle. Less time going back and forth. It's great. I love it. It's such an interesting mod. But it does feel like home. And there's that. Can I pick this all up? Ooh, it's gonna be tight, but I think I can. Hey, yeah, all right. So this would not technically be the full. I mean, look how much is left. That's great. There's 264,000 liters is what we got there. And at the end, 370,000 liters off of that. Here you go, check this out. That's why having no collisions is great. Because it goes through anything. So if you've got a tractor beside you or a building or something, no collision. I can't believe this passed testing for all platforms. Not only that, it's received an update to make it even better. Goodness. Alrighty, there we go. After 2 fields, we're at 548,000 liters. At the end of 3 of the 5 fields, we're sitting at 674,000. I've been recording too long today. I should take a break. All right, well, I didn't go take a nap, but what I did do was picked up some more straw, 825,000 liters. We got 1 more field to go. Are we gonna hit the 1 million? I think so. Can't say a bad thing about it. This trailer has been cooking. Perfect for this job. As a matter of fact, I think whenever we go mow, I'm gonna have to, I don't think I've got a tractor for it. Oh, we could use the Unimog. We definitely need to take this and then put this on the back, the Pottinger, the mower on the front, and then pick up all the grass that way. Yes! Well, we're definitely not going to make it to the end. That's it right there. A milli. Fold them up. We got to take it up north. Rock and roll. Do we have fast unloading on this? I really hope we do. We do. All right. Yeah! So that's that. Nice and simple. We got a little bit more straw to go pick up. We should be good to go. We do want to check this. Check our fermenter. There it is. And turn on the straw silage output. Activate that. Productivity. Kick it up to 300. And we are good. Well, at least it's only 1 road up there. Makes it a little bit more easy. Can we do it? We can get them both? Oh, yeah. Got them. Boom, baby. Give it a 3, 2, 1. Boom. That's it. That is it right there. No more crop farming. Crop farming? Arable farming. As much as I love the AgriFlex, it is so much easier just to pick stuff up with something else. Like, well, it's not easier to pick stuff up. This thing's sweet, though. All right, let's drop that. Hopefully we've got enough power with this. We should, but just in case, I mean, I think it's more of a weight thing because this has such a fast top speed. We're lacking a lot of that torque. All right, we got the mower. We got the loading wagon. Let's go ahead and flip that out, drop it. As far as the front goes, we'll go ahead and drop that as well. I believe that's 25 meters. And it's already set to it. Sweet. We're going to give it 2 passes around. And we will leave the rear on, and we will just kind of rotate the front around a little bit. Oh, interestingly, this has mowed 173 acres. Neat. All right. So now we're just going to come through here and pick up all this grass. This is working. It is working fine. How's my FPS? She's struggling. She's struggling, but that's all right. I don't know why I expected anything less. We are doing some pretty wild stuff right now. This is the most interesting bit here. All right, so we got that. Pick up the grass. Make this turn. Oh, we missed a little bit over there. We'll pick it up when we come back. Set that. Turn it on. Nice. Nice. Go straight across. Get all that. Let it keep going. Got it. Get a little bit extra speed. Set the cruise. Oh, we missed a little bit. There we go. We got those little bits on the edge. And then we just go straight from here. We're already at 120,000 liters. That's ridiculous. The first pass around has netted us 284,000 liters. Yeah, let's go. Spin around, baby. Let's do it again. Yeah, I think we're gonna get more grass than we did straw by a good margin. There we go. Just with the headlands done, 500,000. FPS seems to be getting better if I just look down from up. Whee! That seems to be better. It must be the mowing and mowing fast. That seems to be the one thing that causes the most issue here. Because when we're out, all good. Although I do have a lot of ghosting this high up. Well, I think we can say that this works. It's probably not the best. I'm trying to think of words. It's probably not the best, not even by a long shot, but it seems to be working all right. So we'll go ahead and dump out this grass, 721,000 liters of it off this field. That's a lot. I think the thing that's going to be a lot as well is the just fast forwarding time just to see how much money we can make. I am looking forward to that. So then let's get back to it. Just a little bit left to do, both of these fields, and it feels so good to have them back to grass again. I liked having them as rice fields, but glad they're this way. Yeah, slow it down. And here we are. This is it. The last strip is all over. Goodness gracious. Well, it's been a good run. We have way more to do. This is gonna be such a long episode. There we go. So all of that has now gone in. We got a bunch of grass, I will say that much. How much did we get? 1.4 million liters. 2 thumbs up, man. Only 800,000 in the straw, though. So there's that. Wait, no, we had a lot more than that in the straw. This is just going fast, isn't it? I think it's just going fast. Oh, this is set to selling. I don't want it set to selling. I want it set to come over here and then process more. Unless silage could be accepted somewhere else. And if it can, that's not good. There we go. Changed it up a little bit. We should be good to go now. There's no chaff and there's no hay, but we do have grass silage and we have straw silage. That's everything. Perfect. And it's hailing again. Well, at least I know why it's hailing. Because if I go into my photo mode and then I hit pause, that's what happens. So basically I have to leave, and it only went into photo mode because I wanted to take a screenshot. Crap. All right, here's an idea I got just for funsies because I don't know what I'm gonna want to do if I ever come back into the map. I may want to do something different. So what if, unfold the cultivator. Oh yes, I got the 50-meter subsoiler out of one of the packs. Look at that. Look at that. This is going to be great. I'm not going to lie. I think we could probably get away with not doing multiple headlands. So let's go here. Yep. Drop her down. Just like so. Oh. We don't want to miss none now. And this is going to allow me at least to have a bunch of fields that are just whatever. And I'll be ready to do whatever when I come back. Because they're subsoiled. They're no fertilized. Actually, this one, all the grass fields will have 1-stage fertilizer. I didn't want to do a plowed texture because that sucks to drive over. And, well, what if I don't want to drive over it? Yeah, see? Thinking ahead. So, yeah, I thought this would be perfect. So, yeah. It's not gonna... Oh, I know what's going on. I was like, why are we not going? There we go. Now we're moving. Yeah. This setup is absolutely perfect for this. So the subsoiler out of the Colossus pack. The Unimog. Oh, man. It's perfect. Not too shabby. Again, makes it look like it's a field, which is good. Well, it definitely looks weird, but, well, that's that. What's that down? Oh, that's the yellow part of the thing. All right. So that's every field that I own up here. Let's go do the same thing to the ones I own down there. And then we get to start fast forwarding time. Oh, there's another bug in here. Oh, hit my hand. It's all falling apart. I'm not actually sure what kind of crop texture to expect here. Is it gonna... nothing too wild and crazy. You know, I thought this was gonna take a while. I think I've added an extra 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more or less, depending. Yeah, it's really not been too bad. And it looks great. All the fields are technically nothing now. Plus, this is an extremely silly setup for this. Here we go. This is the Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, so the next step is going to be to make sure that the cows are empty. Basically, we fast forward time until they quit eating because they can't eat. That sounds awful. Where's my cursor? There it is. So in here right now, they have all the straw and all the food they could possibly need. But what happens if we fast forward a day? Well, it's actually hailing. Very nice. I forgot for probably 5 months to fill this up with propane. So I'm just trying to get all that full. Anyway, how the animals looking? Well, they've taken half their straw and a little bit more than a third of their food. So we'll give it a little bit more time with that. I will tell you we're at $313,000 right now. $313 million right now. So much money. On top of all of that, it does look like pretty much everything out of here is done. So we are going to deactivate the oats. We're going to deactivate the rice. And everything out of that silo is complete. Not only that, but everything out of the grain mill is also complete. So we can deactivate that, deactivate, and deactivate. As I mentioned, I was an idiot and forgot to do everything that I needed to do down here. So, oops. The fermenting silo has definitely done everything it needed to do, but we need to get the digestate out of there, and then we can shut this thing down for good. We go and deactivate those things. As far as the BGA goes, manure and slurry will continue to go in as long as we have animals. And so will the lazy cow distribution as well. Digestate is selling now, so everything's working perfect for that one. And you can see here what we've got in there. That's just going to update and sell every couple hours. Now the day in, $338 million. Take a look at everything. How are the cows doing? Well, no more straw. So that means no more manure. So we won't have any more of that. Slurry and milk will continue to be produced as long as there's food. Once that food's gone, cows are gone. Let's go back to the truck that we used a couple episodes ago to get all of this out. Digestate, yes, please. This should go pretty quick. There we go. All 908,000 liters of it. Very quick, I may add. We'll go ahead and sell this. I don't know how much money we're going to make off of it, but it doesn't matter. It's just, wow, that was fast. I forgot how fast it sells. About 100 grand. Tell you what, that'd be pretty cool. I don't believe we're going to need this anymore, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. Propane and propane accessories. Yeah, still plenty of oats up there. All right, so we talked about the fermenting silo. That is completely disabled at this point. Manure is done, I guess. Is there any in lazy cow distribution? Kinda, but not really. So we could turn this off. Manure, deactivate. And silage? Is there any silage in here? No. We could deactivate that as well. We will continue to get slurry. Went ahead and got rid of the lease on this as well, so we no longer have a lease. Turns out I never activated the dried oats. Sorry, that's going to take another day or two in game. However, got something to tell you. Cows, nada. Buffaloes, nada. Time to get rid of them. It has been a good run, a very, very, very good run. Sell those guys, 1,013 of them, and we get $500,000. Goodness gracious! It feels weird, kind of coming to a head almost. The whole series is just like just wrapping up faster than I can hold on. Ooh, but we do have $351 million. That's pretty cool. Blows my mind to think that there's real people in real life that have more money than that. Ow. All right, how we doing? There are no more oats in the AGI dryer, so that means we can deactivate that. Sorghum has stayed the same, so we're going to deactivate that as well. As far as the BGA Extreme goes, well, it is still working. We still have some slurry in there and a lot of manure. I don't really know what happened, but there's a lot of manure in there. Is it activated? God, I'm an idiot. It wasn't active. Give it another day. 392 million now. Looking good, looking good. Manure is being handled perfectly. Slurry's being handled perfectly. Lazy cow distribution. There's a little bit of this and a little bit of that left. We'll see how much of that actually gets done. But I think other than that, we're probably good. Let's see, lazy distribution silo there is good. The only thing I'm going to be interested with is all of this, because it's just not doing anything fast enough. I mean, I've done everything I can, every single product, and still can't go fast enough. All right, we're going to fast forward time super duper fast just to kind of see what happens through here. Let's see. These don't look like they're going down any. Is that just me? No, they're going down. Okay, they are going down. Slowly but surely. It's going to take us a while. Looks like Lazy Cow Distribution has found a medium point here now. And it's just sitting there. Good to know, man. Good to know. We're at 400 and something million dollars. That's pretty cool. Looks like we might become a half billionaire. Yes, that's a real term. We are using the 10 times. Let's use 20 times speed just to see what happens. All right, we're in May, year number 8, about a year later than it was whenever we got rid of our catatol. And let's see, Lazy Cow Distribution is still stuck right where it's at. So just to make everything a little less confusing, we're going to turn all of that off. Lazy Distribution sitting there good. Let's see, fermenting silo, we've already turned that off. We still have a decent amount of manure and slurry in here. So I don't really know what's up with that, but it does appear to still be working. So I don't know. Dairies are going down as well. We're still very, very high on the dairy right over here, but it's because we went, 3 years in game using just this, and it just kept getting more and more. Couldn't keep up. So some good news, the regular dairy milk is now gone out of 2 of the multi-dairies. So that's good. So we can go ahead and get rid of that, unless there's anything else. No. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Just look for the red markers, and that'll tell you which ones can and can't be activated. Boom. Good to go. So that means we are only doing buffalo milk, which is just milk. Buffalo mozzarella, which is just the milk. And just buffalo, whatever that is, butter. Sweet. We'll do the exact same thing with this one. And all of those are still active right here. This one's still got a lot. 1.1 million buffalo milk and 1.6 million cow's milk. So we will fast forward some time. See, it's June. I don't know. I'm just going to watch the clock, and we're going to go by that last production. This one. Who'd have thought dairy would be the last production left going? We're at $426 million now. What is it like when everything is set to 0? We're getting close. It's also January the next year. We are moving, baby. We are moving. How is it? How is it? That's it. That's it. That's it. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Nice. I mean, we should probably sleep till noon, though. Anytime you fast forward like that, sleep the regular way, and then everything will catch back up. Cool. So literally 2 years later, May of year 10, and we have completed everything. It's all done. We could deactivate all of these production chains because we're not using them, because there's nothing happening. And I'm very, very sure that I had leasing costs every single day. It is what it is. Thought it might be interesting to go through our finances. So we're not going to be able to go back very far because, well, obviously we can't. We can only see 5 months here. But we were making 1.1 million just 4 months ago. 3 months ago, we were making 1,606,000, then 13,000, unfortunately, and now we're finally in the red, which means everything's leveled back out. $458 million. Just the most ridiculous thing ever. So, I'm telling you, if you are ever playing and you're like, how do I make the most money in Farming Simulator? Cows, milk, cheating. Not necessarily in that order. Did you learn anything? I don't know. I guess there's only really one more thing to do, and that's going to be to take this and get rid of all of that stuff. Oh, I'm flying. You can't enter a vehicle if you're flying. Turn it on and turn on the conveyor and sell all those stones. This should put us in the green today, or at least take us out of the red. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and took us up to an even number as well. Nice. $459 million. 216. We'll just leave that on for now. Good job, buddy. So that is it for this series. Riverbend Springs is now completed. I can't think of anything else I wanted to do other than buy every single field, and ain't nobody got time for that. I really wish that I would have remodeled the farms a lot more often, but I tend to find something I really like and I stick with it. Or find a farm that I really don't care and I like all the mods, like this one, and so I just leave it where it is. And that's okay. I think the bigger regret is not being able to turn this area down here into a rice paddy so that I could just put crawfish down here. That crawfish mod took everybody's attention. Even Farmer Cop used it. I mean, come on. He never uses mods. Kidding, of course. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and this series. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.